Hello everyone, this is Gorax. Continental Chief Challenge is available on servers now, and in this video we will go over strategy and heroes to tackle one of the bosses, Alton. Okay, not bad as third try, 40 million on Alton. I think he's one of the easiest, especially for those who started with Ice Blast Team. If you've been following my guides, you know Ice Blast Team is amazing. And here I'm using my Vortex team, basically. At the moment, I don't really have anyone who could support those Ice Blast heroes, so that is my problem. Obviously, Felocia is amazing here as well, but it is what it is. So this is the hero Alton. So Alton gains rally, but we can't really dispel that rally as it gets consumed immediately. So you'll see that in the fight. So also he does AoE damage, basically random targets get hit with his orbs. So there's no point of like, I could even play like this, right? But since there's nothing that will benefit me, like there's no range, everyone here on my team has maximum range basically, so that's a whole field heal, whole field heal as well. So there's nothing really making me put them close together, but I like to have this formation like this for any dungeon. But yeah, the positioning here is not really important, as yeah, random heroes will get the damage, and it's not an AoE explosion, so you know, it only hits the target, it doesn't hit the targets around it, so we don't need to worry about spreading the heroes or whatsoever. So first, let's talk about the heroes I'm going to use it, and if you watch my Vortex team, you know what I'm going to use it. So it's going to be Garius with Garius staff. This is important, this is one of the best artifacts for season 2 alongside Witch's Remain. Obviously, when these challenges, continental challenges are open, you have a higher chance of obtaining a legendary material, so utilize that before you do any bosses and save at the last day, just before the reset. You have a week to come up with the best damage, but try before, okay? Don't leave it till the last day. Try before, see what you need to improve and where you can find it. So as you can see, I need to work on the runes. I need a little bit more haste. Garius is okay. We want 18 seconds for a rotation here, because we got 3 skills, so each skill is 6 seconds. If you can bring someone with like a recharge speed penalty or stealing the ultimate, it's really good here. But you know, I didn't invest into that heroes yet, so I'm not bothered about it. And yeah, Garius with a heal. I'll talk about the timings soon. Garfin to deal the most damage here, and she's using the Inventor's Inspiration equipment because it gives us a passive 32% damage increase with how Ice Blast team works. So they basically spam skills all the time, and it's easy to have that. We have Sheena, who is the best enabler for the Ice Blast team through her ultimate, as well as Witch's Remain. So she doesn't apply any debuffs, but we need someone with defense down. If you don't have Witch's Remain, Crown is good. If you don't have Garius staff, then you can still go for like Scar Up, something that has a lot of defense, so at least your heal is good. But you know, we're using Garius mainly for the shield here. So yeah, Sheena, and obviously this set that has been fixed now. Only the hero that applies debuff will grant this 15% attack up for heroes. As you can see, still struggling with the runes here. And then Jillian, this artifact doesn't really help much. We want haste on her. So if you got Clepsydra or you got any other artifact with haste, even the purple ones, if you invested into them, and we know they're quite good, this one is actually really good. It doesn't have haste, but it increases recharges the ultimate points, and even with the haste that I got here, I'm still below above 18 seconds, so just barely there. That's because my runes are not that good, as you can see. So yeah, a little bit more haste. I'm actually even wearing 2 haste sets, and it's still not enough to get down below 18 seconds. So you might consider that. And yeah, haste on her, or if you don't have her, basically any other healer. But depending on the healing, I mean, see here, if we go to any other Radiant, you could bring Velocia, really, if you're lucky, or Elacabra. Frost sadly doesn't really have good supports on their own. But if you decide to go for Quarion because you don't have her, you need to group your heroes together. If you go for Catherine, which I don't have, similar story, look at the range of your healers and stack them together. Now Bled in here, and another amazing Ice Blast hero. I'm using Downpipe Organ on him because I'm gonna use that on other heroes, but it's not crucial in this team. I know it's a legendary artifact, it's not easy to get, but he's boosting the damage of all, well, attack of all the range heroes, and Sheena is not here to do damage. You will see she is not the damage dealer, so basically I'm just using it for the passive attack here. You could opt, and it will be better overall for the Eyeball of the Giant as well, okay? It will help, increases the ultimate damage and other things. So yeah, defensive aura here. We want defense to boost the heal. And the timings, okay, I've tried this I've done 40 million with this timing, but I think this timing can be improved. So basically we want to shield when Alton is doing his battle skills. This is where I think, at least I noticed, this is where the most damage is coming from, especially after the ultimate. So when he casts the ultimate and then the first skill, this is when my heroes die. So with this timing, this is what happens. So I need to move this to happen at 17.5 or even 18 seconds exactly. The reason for that is we will have defense up with her and then heal here, okay? So we'll have max HP before we go into that phase, and then shield from Garius. So the 40 million that I was able to do was with this timing at 12 seconds. So let's see if that improved timing will benefit me more. Obviously there is RNG because Alton can hit Garfin early on and kill her, which will reduce our damage. But if that doesn't happen, we can go really, really high. So yeah, Shinai, she's applying defense down. Obviously, Ice Blast team does not really care about the ultimate synergy, but for the initial boost, and also if you look at this, 19 seconds, 18 and a half, so they are all close together, so it makes sense to start casting these skills at the same time, except for Garfen. We want her to do the first rotation with the team and then just do her own thing. So 11.5 to apply defense down, then Bledin to give 20% attack to our girlfriend so she can do more damage. So let's try this fight with this setting, which I hope will be better. I think we should also be good with just Garius as a healer and bring an extra damage dealer instead of Catherine to do as much as damage as possible before we die. And if I had an extra one, an extra Ice Blast hero, I would definitely go for that and try it, but I don't, so I'm not gonna try it at the moment. I'll try it on a test server because I got access. I just need to download it and we'll try, okay? This is why I'm not gonna save this. I'll try a similar scenario with different heroes and see what works best there. Obviously, the equipment on test server will be different than the one I have here because I won't be able to recreate the exact stats of the heroes. But yeah, maybe bring in one extra damage dealer or even Voresh might work. Okay, because Voresh has healing as well. And yeah, I mean, if we do more damage before we die at the same point, because at the moment, you know, he's not doing too much damage to us. We're doing quite good. Now, obviously, if this doesn't give me the same result or better result than 40 million, I might change it and go for the shield at the ultimate and switch things around. Obviously, you need to try and see what timing is the best. And yeah, if you want, you could bring Rare North Hero. He's good at applying, well, at making this ice crystals, but I think everyone here has 5 constantly, so we don't need to worry about it. But there's this top hat guy that can do a lot of damage as well, so that's another option. But remember, this is the first day, and I'm just looking for a way to increase the damage, just basically looking for the best strategy with what I have. And then I'll look for a strategy on a test server for what everyone else can do. I thought about bringing Elvis in. As that will help with slowing down the boss. But then we will be low on healing, etc. And that's the problem with the Frost team. I really need to use my my Radiance supports, otherwise we're screwed. I don't have Philosia, and that is really, really painful. So yeah, as I said, it's really RNG. I mean, if he hits same target with the orbs, then we're screwed. Yeah, so 14 stacks is where we will definitely die. So 42, almost 33 million, right? That is quite good, but I'm not going to save it yet. As I said, I'll do more tests. So this is the team here. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please click the like button and consider subscribing to my channel. As always, thank you for watching. Stay safe. Bye.